Even though we're focusing on midfielders today, this video is essential for every position: defenders, wingers, strikers. Because what we're about to cover are the fundamentals that separate elite players from the rest. Midfield is the hardest position in football. You're always involved in the play, always under pressure, and every mistake can be costly. You've got players pressing you from all angles, no time to breathe, and you have to be ready to receive the ball in risky situations. As a midfielder, you have three critical responsibilities: decision-making, figuring out the next move before the ball even reaches you, creating and finding open spaces, always scanning, always aware. Defensive duties, you're the engine of the team. If you're not switched on, everything falls apart. It's a position that demands more than just quick feet. It's about anticipation, timing, and staying a step ahead of everyone else. Watch till the end because everything we cover here is fundamental to becoming a complete player. Let's dive in. The first thing every midfielder should focus on is scanning the field and being aware of space. You'll always be surrounded by players, so 360 degrees awareness is a must. But here's the thing: most players don't scan properly. They either don't do it at all, or they do it at the wrong time, when the ball is already at their feet and it's too late. Here's how the pros scan. Before receiving the ball, look behind when you're not directly involved. For example, ball is on the opposite side. Take a mental snapshot of positions. After receiving the ball, detach your gaze for a split second to assess pressure and identify your next move. How to train this off the field? Meditation. Start with 5 to 20 minutes daily, focusing on breath and refocusing when your mind wanders. This builds mental clarity and awareness, making scanning feel automatic in games. Here's a simple meditation routine to get started. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Start with 5 minutes and gradually increase to 20 minutes. The second thing that's essential for any midfielder is a good first touch. In fact, it's crucial for anyone who wants to overcome pressure and make intelligent passes. Your first touch determines how well you keep possession, how quickly you can execute the next move, whether you can break through the defense. A bad touch can ruin an entire play, while a great one can set up a game-changing moment. But here's the thing: most players don't realize that first touch isn't just about controlling the ball. It's about setting up your next action before you even receive it. Here's how to master first touch. 1. Soft ankle for high/lofted balls, cushions the ball. 2. Firm ankle for fast, low passes, prevents bobbling. Drills to improve. Wall passes, vary height speed to simulate game scenarios. Progress to one-touch turnarounds, control plus spin. Mini ball dribbling, barefoot at home to sharpen precision. Juggling routine, 20 minutes both feet to 10 minutes inside foot to 10 minutes. Outside foot to 20 minutes wall juggling. Do this daily and you'll see improvement in a week. Now let's break down some exercises to improve your first touch. 1. Wall passes, the foundation. Kick the ball as hard as you can against the wall and control the rebound. The key here is to vary the height and speed of your passes to simulate different game situations. Start with basic control, then progress to one-touch turnarounds where you control the ball and spin immediately. This trains you to react quickly and set up your next move, just like in a real game. 2. Moving control, game realistic training. Kick the ball at the wall, run toward it, and control it on the move. This mimics the pressure of receiving a pass while running into space. Add one-touch turnarounds to practice controlling the ball and immediately changing direction, just like you would in a match. 3. Mini ball dribbling, the secret weapon. Get a mini ball, about 6 inches in diameter, and dribble it around the house barefoot. This might sound simple, but it's one of the best ways to improve your touch. Once you master controlling a smaller ball, a regular size one will feel like a balloon. This exercise forces you to be precise with every touch, which translates directly to better control in games. So for the past month, I've been working on something called the magnetic touch, and it's finally here. If you want to, stop freezing when you get the ball, make the right decisions in real games without stress, and start controlling the game instead of being controlled by it, then you have a couple days left to get the magnetic touch plus 5 free bonuses. 1. A discount. 2. A 30-day training calendar. 3. Drill sheets. 4. My Wonder Kid game tracker. 5. Matchday protocol. So go below this video, click the link in the description or the pinned comment, fill out the form, and you're in. 4. Juggling, the ultimate touch trainer. If you've read about Messi's early days, you know he was obsessed with juggling. Spend 20 minutes juggling with both feet, then 10 minutes with the inside of your foot and 10 with the outside. Finish with 20 minutes of wall juggling. Juggling isn't just a party trick. It's one of the best ways to develop soft touches, coordination, and confidence with the ball. Here's a daily routine to master your first touch. 50 wall passes, controlling each rebound with a normal touch. 50 variations with different styles of control, for example, inside foot, outside foot, thigh. 20 minutes of juggling with both feet, 10 minutes juggling with the inside of your foot, 10 minutes juggling with the outside of your foot, 20 minutes of wall juggling, alternating between controlling and passing back to yourself. If you do this routine every single day, I promise you'll notice improvement within a week. Stick with it consistently and you'll not only improve, you'll master your first touch. The third thing every midfielder needs is a good passing range and one-touch pass accuracy. You have to be able to hit the ball cleanly in all kinds of situations, whether it's a short, quick pass under pressure or a long, driven ball to switch play. Most players practice passing wrong. They focus on technique but ignore decision-making. A perfect pass to the wrong teammate is still a bad pass. How to train passing properly. Wall work. One-touch passes. Control plus redirect immediately. Use a tennis ball for precision. Chip it over objects to simulate game pressure. Long-range passing. Mix up styles. Inside foot, outside foot, trivela. Volleys. Control and pass first time, even in the air. Goal. Make passes instinctive, not just accurate. This might feel awkward at first, but it'll dramatically improve your touch and accuracy when you switch back to a regular ball. 2. Long-range passing, the game changer. If you've got a partner, work on long-range passes. Experiment with different styles. Inside foot for accuracy, outside foot for unexpected angles. Curling pass to bend it around defenders. Trivela, the outside of the foot pass that's becoming more popular. Mix it up, don't just stick to one type of pass. The more versatile you are, the harder you are to defend. 3. Volleys, the unexpected weapon. Volleys aren't just for strikers. Midfielders need to be able to control and pass the ball first time, even if it's coming at them in the air. Practice volleys with a partner or against a wall. Start with simple passes, then progress to more difficult angles and speeds. The goal is to get to the point where you can bounce, pass, or chip the ball without even thinking about it. Your feet should know what to do before your brain even registers it. The fourth thing every midfielder should focus on is stamina and endurance. Midfielders cover more ground than any other position on the field, constantly transitioning between defense and airs. Attack, always moving into space and supporting play. It's a position that demands top-tier fitness. Without stamina, your technical skills won't matter by the second half because you'll be too tired to execute them effectively. Most players train stamina wrong. They go for long runs or jogs, thinking that'll prepare them for a match. But football isn't a marathon. It's a series of high-intensity sprints followed by short recovery periods. Your training should reflect this. Here's how to train stamina the right way. 1. High-intensity interval training, HIIT. Sprint for 30 seconds, then jog for a minute. Repeat this cycle for about 10 to 12 rounds. To make it even more game realistic, try doing these sprints in different directions, forward, backward, and side to side. This mimics the unpredictable movement patterns of a real match. Do this 1 to 3 times per week. It's brutal, but it's the best way to condition your body for the demands of a midfielder. 2. Plyometrics, the explosive edge. Plyometrics are explosive movements that improve your power and reaction time. Think box jumps, squat jumps, lateral bounds, and tuck jumps. These exercises train your muscles to contract quickly and powerfully, exactly what you need when you're making a burst of acceleration, changing direction, or jumping for a header. Here's a simple plyometric routine. Box jumps, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Squat jumps, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Lateral bounds, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per side. Tuck jumps, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Do this 2 to 3 times per week, but never on the same day as your HIIT session. Plyometrics are intense on your nervous system and joints, so you need to give your body time to recover. 3. Small-sided games, the ultimate training tool. The best stamina training? Small-sided games. 3 versus 3 to 5 versus 5. Mimics match intensity, sprints, recovery, changes of direction. Improves fitness plus technique simultaneously. Play 1 times per week, focusing on explosive sprints into space, immediate pressing after losing the ball, quick recovery between efforts. We've talked about scanning, first touch, passing, and stamina, but there's one more thing that separates great midfielders from the rest: defensive duties. Too many midfielders focus only on attack and forget that their role is just as much about defending as it is about creating. Here's what you need to master. 1. Positional discipline. Know where to be when your team doesn't have the ball. If you're a box-to-box midfielder, you need to be ready to press high up the pitch. If you're a defensive midfielder, you need to drop deep and shield the back four. If you're an attacking midfielder, you need to press the opponent's defensive line to force mistakes. Study players like Conte, Busquets, or Kimmich, masters of positioning who intercept passes, block shots, and launch counterattacks. Pressing triggers. when to press. Opponent takes a heavy touch. Receives the ball facing their own goal. Forced onto their weak foot. Practice in 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4 games to develop instincts for when to step in. Practice pressing in small-sided games. Start with 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4 and focus on when to press and when to drop off. This is how you develop the instinct to know exactly when to step in and win the ball. Tackling and interceptions. You don't need to be a brute to win the ball. The best midfielders use timing, positioning, and intelligence to intercept passes and make clean tackles. Work on side-on tackling so you don't give away fouls. Blocking passing lanes, cutting off the opponent's options. Anticipating passes, reading the game to intercept before the ball arrives. Drill this in 1v1 or 2v2 situations. Focus on staying on your feet, using your body to shield the ball, and timing your challenges perfectly. So there you have it, the 5 fundamentals every midfielder and every elite player must master. But here's the thing, knowing isn't enough. You have to apply this in training and games. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these skills and focus on it for the next 30 days. Film your progress. Compare day 1 to day 30. Drop a comment below with your results. I'll check back in a month to see who took this seriously. If this video helped you, smash that like button and subscribe, because we're just getting started. Now get to work. Your next game starts now. And if you are serious about going pro, don't forget to join the Magnetic Touch. And if you do, I will see you there.